Welcome to Property Focus. I'm Kate Miller. Making headlines this week, the most affordable end of the property market proves fruitful for investors, while rising living costs are an increasing concern for home buyers. But first, for our lead story. The global economy may be proving unstable, but Australia stands well placed to ride out any international slowdown, according to APM chief economist Andrew Wilson. Dr. Wilson told Property Focus Australia's economy was proving a standout performer, with our property market increasingly capturing the attention of foreign investors.
We're already seeing strong interest from particularly East Asian buyers in the Australian property market, and I think that they are starting to look at even increasingly more as Australia as a safe haven for property investment. And of course, Asian buyers are particularly attracted to bricks and mortar type investment, and Australia's property market, particularly its residential property market, has stood up very well over the last 18 months.
A growing focus on affordability and rental returns is seeing more investors turn their eye toward the lower to middle end of the property market. Smart Property Advisor Director Kevin Lee said properties under the $300,000 mark were representing some of the strongest investment returns, but any properties within the affordability of the majority of buyers and renters would prove good investment selections.
If you buy your investments where 80% of the population can afford to rent it from you, and if 80% of the people could afford to buy it from you if you ever wanted to sell, then it's a pretty hard thing to go wrong when you're in that 80% mark. If you buy your investments in the sexy areas where it's the 20%, which is your North Shore in Sydney or your Ascot in Brisbane and Toowong, and down in Melbourne, Toorak and those inner areas, and St Kilda, back in Sydney in the eastern suburbs. If you're buying in those areas, you need a very large income. You need to have nerves of steel, and you need to be able to ignore the fact that the price you paid may be millions of dollars over what it's currently worth.
Aspiring homebuyers are sitting on the sidelines as the cost of living continues to rise, but investors are increasingly viewing current market conditions as a strong buying opportunity, according to Finance Made Easy Director Tony Bice.
Investors are a different kettle of fish. I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of good buyers out there. I'm seeing a lot of activity in the investor space, particularly with the demand for more people wanting rent.
And the September issue of Smart Property Investment magazine is now on newsstands across Australia. In this month's cover story, we show you how you can find locations with the best prospects for growth that are going to deliver the best returns. Thinking of moving into commercial property investment? Savills' Tony Crabb reveals the opportunities for investors outside of residential property. And off-the-shelf or tailor-made, we uncover which kitchen renovation strategy is best. All of this and a whole lot more in the September issue of Smart Property Investment on newsstands now. And that's what's making news this week. I'm Kate Miller. See you soon.